Here we are at the Underdome, where the Cowtown Guppies will take on the Wichita Window Lickers in tonight's second of 3 matches out of our Pro Division here tonight. Thank you for tuning into the SPL Network. My name is Darth Hexel. It's Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to everybody out there that celebrates, and if you don't, well, why not? I love my mom. If it wasn't for my mom, I wouldn't be doing this. Because I'm going to give you a little Darth lore right now. Because my mom bought a camcorder back in 2012, I started casting volleyball games for the school I went to in 2014 and beyond. I think I'd still kind of do it a little bit, but not as frequently. And that's why I do this now. It's crazy. It's because of moms. That's it. That's really it. Cowtown, right now 2-2 on the record for the regular season, coming off a loss against the Snow Hill Hoggers. 7-3, I believe, was the score. Wichita looking for their second win. They've had a rough road. They've had a rough share of games, and they're looking to turn their luck around here and now. Wichita Window Lickers getting a new logo. Look at it. It's so cool. He's just kind of like staring at you. It looks like he's standing right behind the screen. He's just peering into your eyes. And he's just poking you like, hey, you don't know what this window tastes like. I do. I might as well. Anyway, here's our rosters. Let's take a look at them. Wichita, the visiting team here tonight, will be wearing kind of the beige, the lightest navy. What color would that be? Just blue? They're wearing the blue, but they don't have blue on their team. Anyway, Yankee, the captain here this season for Wichita. Once again, I believe that's his 5th season straight for the boys down there on the ice. Buff followed alongside Winnie, Bing Bong, and Leon. Bing Bong, formerly known as X of the New Jersey Noobs, if you do know that name. He might be down there on the ice. He might not be. I'm very confused where the starting 3 lies with Wichita. It could be anybody, because I feel like all 5 of these players are very close in skill. I hate playing all of them equally when I find them in pubs, and so if that's not a testament to their ability to play this game, I don't know what is. Cowtown, one of the teams in the Pro Division. I think there's 2 teams in the Pro Division that have a general manager position. If they don't have a general manager, they have a captain. They never have both, though. As electing to be a general manager here this season, he's handling all the game submissions, the roster transactions, and the game scheduling on a weekly basis for the Cowtown Guppies. He's doing the grunt work without any of the recognition, so big nod to Az here tonight. Reno for the Miami Vice. We'll see him after this game's over, taking on Wichita at 9:30. He's the other GM. But as on the ice, our technical commanding officer here tonight, Resp is the fill-in captain. He's the one that is going to be making the decisions for the Cowtown lineups in the absence of Az. And last game, Rominator, Meekers, both in the lobby with Bangled. Bangled played a great 3 game, but Resp, 11 saves out of the team's total of, I think it was 13. He had 11 or 13 saves. He was a madman back there. He's a brick house, and nobody could really put it past him. He only scored 7 out of 20 shots on Resp last game, so I hope to see the same thing tonight. If you take a look at our odd shot players to watch going into tonight's matchup, Rominator is my pick for the Cowtown Guppies, and he's a man that knows where to put the puck, and it's the back of the net. I'll tell you that much. Yankee also knowing how to do that. He's one of the top goal scorers in the Pro Division, as I think he's coming in at number 14. He's actually tied for 12th best goal scorer in the Pro Division, alongside Meow and Cajun, formerly known as Crooks, for the Long Island Lightning. So he's up there with some notable names in terms of goal scoring. Tonight, he's going to be looking to put that puck into the back of the net time and time again. Yankee in line in Discord, so I'm going to hope that he comes around. If not, password to people. And hope that eventually people will file into the lobby. Nobody's in the lobby right now. We're about 2 minutes away from the drop of the puck. So go get your popcorn. Go get your Mountain Dew or your beverage of choice. Cowtown coming off 2 losses. End of week 1 against the Knoxville Kittens, 9-2. And then a few moments ago, if you're watching the VOD, it does not matter to you. If you're watching it live, a few moments ago against the Snow Hill Hoggers. 7-3 was that score. 9-2 is the Kittens score. They started off the season hot with a few equal matchups, with the Sausages going into overtime, the Neapolitans going 5-4. Both those games being a 1-goal difference. Winnie joining the lobby here for Wichita. Wichita having a stroke of rough tidings They found a win against Napoli, 5-9. That's the common denominator between these two teams. But then they lost to the Sausages. Very, very strange. And then they got mercy by the Kittens. They have 3 common denominators on the screen right now in their previous history, or their most recent history. And, the few odd ones out being Astoria and Snowy Hill. But, hey, we won't look at that. We'll just look at this. If this is going to affect your betting, it should. You got more ideas down there on the ice to play with, to learn on, to work with. But take a look at the standings. They are not currently up to date. I believe the staff members are a little bit busy. It is Mother's Day, so I will not expect these standings to be up to date until the end of my broadcast when I can just do the logs myself. But right now, going into this matchup, Cowtown Guppies still sitting at 6th place with 4 points on the season. Snow Hill no longer unvictorious as they found their first win. They are now tied for 8th place with Wichita and Napoli. So, Wichita, 2 points, even a point is going to be huge for them here tonight. As with 1 point, they can be tied for 7th. That's half a game out of a playoff spot. Everything's early in this season. Everything's up for grabs. But the only thing that's not really up for grabs is knocking Long Island out of that first place spot. They already played the Vice. They beat the Vice in overtime. I believe it was 10-9. The difference on the board. We'll get more into that whenever it comes time for the Vice to play against Wichita. But yeah, that's the betting odds. Those are the lineups here tonight. Wichita getting their second Week 2 game out of the way here tonight. And I believe the other game will be pushed on into next week. Mother's Day weekend, a time not a lot of people have a whole lot of free time to play. And a lot of teams really, really like to play on Sunday. I'm not one of them. I like my Sunday free. I like to relax. I like to watch Slapshot with you guys at home. But yeah, Winnie, I do love your guys' Slapshot. I think it's really cool. I really like it. I like it way more than your old logo. I'll just put it that way. It's cute. It's kind of endearing a little bit. I was sent 2 logos. I don't know which one to use. This is the one I went with because I like the pink lettering. The other one was kind of like light, what was it, building blocks? The ones with like the wooden blocks that you would get from like my childhood. I'm old. They just have the lettering on the side. Yeah, go Cowtown. What's up, Jaskin? Oh, wow. Love to see you're here. Big Jaskin fan. Big Cowtown fan. In a big Cowtown way. Still got my jersey on. I'm hoping for a win. I have not worn this Cowtown jersey and saw the Cowtown anything win a game. But that might end this week because I have to play Dennis, and that's 2 Cowtown teams going head-to-head down there on the ice. I love Wichita. I love Cowtown. I will remain unbiased. I don't think that's ever been an issue for me. It's not hard to remain unbiased in a broadcast, and I think Jack Daniels, the commentators for the Boston Bruins, is just a poor soul that has been trapped. But he had a good legacy. I wish him luck on his retirement, but man, some of the things he said is just ridiculous. I don't understand biased broadcasting at all. I really don't. Unless the only team I'm okay being biased for is the Hartford Wolves because I love Hartford. They've been in the season for 13 seasons straight. I think that's the longest stint out of any SPL team. 13 straight seasons from season 1 of Rebound till now. They've done it all. They haven't done every division. They normally lean towards the bottom side. They're just here for the vibes. You're not here to be the best like these 2 teams are here tonight. But only time will tell. We're about 3 minutes past. Winnie is in the lobby, so we will honor the 15-minute rule as the next game on the ballot, going back to this screen, will be the Wichita Window Lickers taking on the Miami Vice. So that game literally cannot start until this game is over. And so I'm not in too much fear for what might pertain later on here tonight. If this is your first time tuning into SPL, I got a little nugget knowledge here for you. Whapa! Here's the division overview for 2 of our 3 regions. The only one not shown is our West region because it's only one division and you don't need to know the hierarchy. But both sides of the coin. On the left side, we have the Central region. On the right side, we have the East region. Both of them follow the same color format, and we just kind of made the Central League more easy to follow with A, B, C, and D. It's not hard to figure out which is the best, which is the worst. Trying to keep it easy. Trying to keep it easy to remember here tonight. Pro Division teams we're going to be seeing here tonight. All, I guess it's only 3 teams I guess we're seeing tonight. As we saw 4. We're going to see 4 teams here tonight. We're seeing our Wichita buddies popping in for this one here in the Pro Division. But with that being said, 6 players ready to rock, 6 players ready to roll. We're down on the ice. Wichita defending the left side in the blue. That's not the right one. That's not it, Chief. Come on, production. There we go. 5 minutes on the clock. Ready to rock, ready to roll. The puck's dropped. The game is on. Cowtown defends right in pink. Wichita defends left in blue. And this is going to be a scrub fest. This is not in terms of skill. This is just going to be, I'm going to scrub your face along the boards until you cannot play slapshot anymore. It's going to be physical. It's going to be grimy. It's going to be gritty. JazzCon loves those kind of goals. So hopefully we see a lot of them here tonight. But Bangold controlling the puck once more. He's still got that mentality of, if I have the puck, they can't score on me. So until that's proven false, he's going to keep doing that. It's very team mentality from, I almost said the Bermuda breakaway. It hasn't been a team in quite some time. Nice pass there by Pisianki. Stolen away there by Bangold. Top side, and he's going to leak that one back down defensively for the Cowtown Guppies. Standing captain, Resp. Top side just out of the reach of Bangold as he trails after it. Buff, the first man to it for Wichita. Battles him out to the top side wall. Hits a weird bounce. Goes out in favor of Buff. And, hey, it's a game of adaptation. Just like every sport ball, the team that adapts the best wins more times than not. And that much is true here tonight. Pisianki, look at him go. He's found the first shot, the first goal, and the second shot leading to that first goal. Bangold playing with fire. Not sure what was going through his head, what was clicking around in the marbles in the Nugget Dome. But, man, that's just a rough one. That's going to be a hard pill to swallow. That's going to be a bit of a vibe killer. 1-0 on the board. Window Lickers right now with the lead. Pisianki looking top side to get this one along the wall. Raman back out into the neutral zone. Buff here trying to exchange that one top side. Forehand shooting. Hits the post. That one goes down to the near side. Bangold here trying to get away from Buff. The man's a fiend on the back check so far here tonight, creating a lot of takeaways, and that's another one. Pisianki going to be the first man back for it here for Wichita. As he leans out towards that top side of the ice, taking possession off the backhand. Stopped by Ram. Ram here dangles down low, tries to find his way off his backhand. Back out to Bangold. Bangold to Resp. Top side. Shooting. Nice save there by Pisianki. Sent down to the near side wall. Pisianki tries to find his way off the backhand. Stick checked away there by Bangold. Here's Winnie with it now. Bank pass topside. Finds Buff. Buff down low. Tries to dangle with a nice shot. Better block there by Bangold. As he directs that one back out into the neutral zone. Looks topside to jive with it. Off the backhand. Down into the corner. Forehand pass out to the near side window. Around just a little bit too slow to it to get connection with it. An opportune time for a one-timer. As he sends this one back down and in. Bangold going to have to fight for it. Gets it away from Winnie. Gets a hand by Pisianki. Back topside here for Wichita. Nice shot down the straight. Buff playing the physical card, looking to get that puck in deep. Ram, rest, back to Ram. Here's Raminator, not able to take the puck with him on that spiritual journey. He has to come back for his baggage, though. Here's Buff, back to the near side point. Here's Pisianki, back at the red line. Looks to lean towards that top side of the ice. Drives in, hits that slot. Here's Winnie. Nice shot, goes off a double doink between Ram and Resp. Resp getting awarded that save. So he takes that one down and around town. Resp trying for that cross-ice pass. Doesn't like what he sees. He knows what happened last time Bangold tried that, and he bit his tongue on that uttered word. Winnie, backhand, fans on it. Goes off the tip of his stick, tries to keep possession, goes off the stick of Winnie, back into the near side corner. Here's Buff with it now. Buff to Pisianki, goes off the stick check of Ram. So that one's loosened back up over to Buff. Buff here with a cross-ice pass, not able to hit anybody with it. Buff getting that one back down into the corner. Trying to dangle that one back up for a centering feed, but not able to do so. Here's Bangold, near side, cuts that one across the grain over to Ram. Shooting off the body, off of Resp, and that one goes wide. Good try on the defensive side. Wichita, Winnie, standing back, getting the save. Here's Buff with it now. Trying to get past Resp, able to do so. Not able to get the forehand exchange on that one. The puck just got hit a little bit too hard on that backhand transition. Stick check there by Buff. Pisianki in possession with it. Still nice check there by Bangold. Taking that one right back into the realm of Cowtown. Here's Bangold with it now. Dancing towards that top side of the ice. Cut back down to the near. Not a lot of passing lanes to work with. Nice pass to Ram. Pulling, shooting, scoring, and we're back tied. One apiece here in the first. Beautiful hockey so far here tonight from both Cowtown and Wichita. Both getting the same amount of shots, same amount of goals. And they can't get more even than that. An eye for an eye, goal for a goal, as Mom used to say. Bangold back over to Resp. He's going to send that one back down defensively for Cowtown to remain in possession. Here's Raminator with it now. All alone with the puck in his thoughts. Near side pass over to Bangold. Bangold takes that one down low, corner to corner, his own defensive end. Here's Ram to Resp. Over to the near side. Tries to lead Bangold a little too early on that one as Winnie's going to take that one away for Wichita. Keeping this one down low in the O zone. Here's Pisianki with it now. Two chances to pass it. Both walls kind of clogged up. Bangold on one end and Ram just daring him to do it on the other. As Resp will get stick checked away. Bangold will send that one for a bank pass down behind his own goal line. Buff will try at it on the near side outer slot. Resp in a lot of trouble. It's both passing options taken away. Will he get out of it? Ooh. Pisianki taking it away. Bangold there to help him out. Looking down towards that near side, then to the far here for Cowtown. Bangold in his own corner, just trying to get the puck to work with him. It's just not having it here tonight. 40 seconds to go here in the first. 1-1 still our score. Bangold, great stick check. Opens it up. Forehand, pass over to Resp. Resp's not able to center that one out to Ram. So that one's going to go by the wayside out the far side wall through the transition. Here's Pisianki. Centering feed goes off the hip of Resp. Buff trying to get a hand on that one. Resp there trying to follow it up sending him back out into the neutral zone. Here's Buff with an out. Fans on it. Not able to take the dangle down center lane. He lifted his stick just a little too fast for the server to agree with. Pisianki not able to get that one teed up for a shot as that one goes down the near side thanks to Rom's stick check. 10 seconds remain. Bangled here with the puck now here for Cowtown. Nice shot. That one's going to just trickle its way in. Slow enough, I think my grandma could have walked up and got its phone number. That's just going to be a rough one. I don't know what else you could have done there, if I'm being perfectly honest with you, other than just whip it up the boards. Little New Jersey Devil defense style. 2-1 on the board here late in the first period as we trickle down into the last moment of action. That'll be the end of the first period of action. 2-1 on the board here at the Utterdome. Wichita getting the better side of shots, getting the better side of goals. And they have the lead because of it. Rest Brom Bengal looking to pick themselves up by their bootstraps here in the second. Maybe they'll sub in Meekers. I mean, you got to change something up perhaps. Wichita looking to get up into the higher ranks of possibly a playoff fixture by the end of tonight. We'll see what they got going on. 6 ready to rock, 6 ready to roll here in the second. Cowtown defends to the right side in the pink. And on the left side in the blue, we have Wichita, the window lickers themselves. Puck is dropped. Game is on, and a clean 5 minutes of slap shot is underway. Servers forbidding. Last time I said that, the servers did not forbid it. And I was forbidding my tongue. Here's Rest. Nice shot. Nice control there by Pisianki. Save. Sent down to the near side wall. Here's Bangled back in the defensive end. Flubs it. Winnie's shooting. Scoring. And he makes it 3-1. Not exactly the way you'd want to draw it up here early on in the second. 4:44 to go. Only 16 seconds lapsing off this middle chapter of play. Window Lickers already finding themselves a biscuit in the oven to work with. 2 goals, a lot of cushion in a matchup like this. Not a whole lot of breaks from either team so far here tonight, but there's not been a whole lot of shots to save, to be fair. Here's Buff with it now. Nice shot goes off Rom. Rom controlling this one down to the near side wall. Not a whole lot of passing options to work with. Going to have to make his own breaks here on the near side, as Bon Jovi would once say. Here's Rest with it now, trying to drive in topside forehand. Looking for that sauce out in front, and he's going to find it. Oh, Buff gave him the slot. Was not expecting that, and I don't think Rest was either. That's why it wasn't a goal. Rom in trouble, 2-on-1, or 1-on-2, and he just ran the gauntlet. He is him, and he is here for a goal. Rom, what a juke, what a jive, what a shot. I don't feel like it's a reality that we, outside of our own, that one went in. I was going to make like a Marvel reference, but I don't remember who the guy with the green rock, I don't remember what his name is. The guy that does like the circle whooshy whoosh hand. Anyway, Rom, the man, the myth, the guy. He's got the puck right now. Buff taking it away. He might be a slightly bigger guy. But no, Rom getting it right back. He proved me wrong. That's the caster's curse right there. Rom, topside down the straight, finds Rasp. Nice shot goes off the hands of Pisianki. Now sent wide of the cage. Here's Winnie with it now. Trying to bank that one off the boards. Trying to give himself a better puck position, puck angle to work with. Fans on it. Not able to take that one away. That's the second time tonight he's done that. And Bangled almost able to sneak that one in on the far side post. That little sneaky wraparound. Almost catching the defense sleeping there. Here's Pisianki with a dangerous pass, but it pays out. Here's Buff. 1-on-1 shot made. Nice save there by Resp. He does not miss those more times than not. He's a man that knows how to look at the puck and read it. He's a man that's played professional tackle football here in America. And I think that shows down there on the ice with his ability to track that puck with his eye. See it right into his blocker. Here's Bangled taking this one down low. 3 minutes to go here in the second. 3-2 still our score. Wichita right now with the 1-goal lead. Looking to make it 2. Buff here challenging Bangled to a juke off, and he does it perfectly. Oh my gosh. The nerve of that man. What a beautiful shot. And no room for error on that one. The puck had eyes, and it found its way into the back of the net. 4-2 on the board. Wichita has the lead by 2. Pisianki. Rom looking down the near side. Trying to fold this one off the back end to the near side. Here's Rest with it now. Goes off Buff over to Bangled. Bangled here, dangling back at the red line. Looks towards that top side for an opportunity. Scoring off the top corner, right where you stick the stamp. Oh, what a shot. I don't know how he decided to take that shot and come away with a goal. I have never, the nerve of some people, the nerve of that man. I'd get benched if I took that shot. My goodness. Nice shot. Better save there by Bangled. Winnie hoping to find one from the point. Just not fortunate enough to find its way through the traffic. Rest going to just dump this one down and in. Give his boys a chance on this back check to shut this one down. Buff not normally the 3 back there. Not normally the man to start this breakout. We'll see what he can do with it. No, he threads that needle. Oh, if that was just a little bit slower, it would have been taken away. but it would have found its way to Pisianki's stick if it found its way through that needle. It's like Moses back there splitting the Red Sea, splitting the defense. Pisianki, your side, driving on Bangled, getting a few pieces of that one. Now it's, oh, what a save, diving back for it, went off his teammate, so it didn't count as a shot. And man, that man's robbed of that stat line. Here's Buff, near side, out to the neutral zone. First man to it is Bangled. Bangled here for the Cowtown Guppies, looking to drive in with a back pass over to Rest. Nice touch there by Buff. He's going to have a chance for a goal. Back in, Pisianki, bowling, dangling, shooting. Nice save off the forehand of Rest. He's going to take that one back over to Rom. Rom with a bank pass into the neutral zone. Bangled, met at the red line there by Winnie. That one's loosened back up over to Pisianki. Sent back to the red line, back to Pisianki. Great give and go. Something we rarely see. That is the first 2 times I've seen that in about a year, and yeah, we're tied. Amongst my mindless, incoherent rambling. Rest getting down to business to defeat the Huns. 1:17 to go here in the second. And he's doing God's work here tonight. He's making his mama proud. I think it's a 50-50 whether or not Rest's mom is watching. I really do. I think it's that big of an odds. Rom, near side, bringing this one down low. Here's Buff with it now to Winnie. Winnie here for the Wichita Window Lickers with 60 seconds to go here in the second with a tie ball game on his back, trying to break it. Here's Pisianki, goes off to Bangled. Bangled stick checked away by both defensemen. Bangled is walking away, shooting. Nice save, Respin. He's going to send it off to the near side wall. Oh, man. He's making the majority of saves. He's at 50% right now. Winnie to Pisianki. 1 man to beat. Shot made, scoring, and a hat trick to coincide with it. 9 shots on target, 5 of them going in. Great pass to Winnie. Great deke there by Pisianki. And he's got his daddy shirt on with the hard eyes emoji, showing his support down there on the ice for the big man up in the crowd. Pisianki, the captain of the Window Lickers, looking towards that top side of the ice with a backhand feed down low. Here's Buff feeding it out in front. Winnie there sitting back at the point with a fan backhand. I think his ping just might be too much to handle right now. I don't normally see Winnie make these mistakes. Maybe he's a little nervous. Maybe I'm like his crush. I'm touching my fingertips right now. Maybe he thinks I'm his crush and like he's a little nervous playing in front of me. I think it's the first time I've casted the Window Lickers. There's a non-0% chance that's what it is. Anyway, here's Restaurant. Nice stick check there by Pisianki. 3 seconds to go. Resp out in front. Bangle scoring with minimal amount of time left on the second period clock. We're tied again like a hog in a rodeo. It's 5 apiece. Oh, never say die. Oh, he threw it right against the moment of inertia, against the last man back, and he's walking away with another goal. End of 2, it's 5-5. And the Cowtown Guppies are bringing it back. Oh, they're like Michael Jackson out there doing the moonwalk right back into the game. 10 shots, 5 goals. Cowtown getting her done. As Larry the Cable Guy once fabled. Buff a goal, Winnie a goal. Pisianki leading the charge with a hat trick so far here tonight. And, of course, the defenseman back in between the pipes yet again for the Cowtown Guppies. 4 saves for the Cowtown Guppies. Resp out there doing God's work. Has an apple, has a goal. Bangled and Rom both finding the back of the net a couple times. Let's see if they can do it again. I want to see a Romnator hat trick. I really do. I want it more than life itself. What's the possession time difference right now? Look at his split down the middle. 2 seconds. How is that possible? I didn't. Looking at the first period, Cowtown definitely had the puck for the majority. Wichita's just gotten better at their back check. But with the better back check, if you don't convert on your takeaway difference, which is 7-4 in favor of Wichita, this is what happens. You don't get the shots on goal. You don't get the goals for it. It's like the Wayne Gretzky mantra. You got to shoot to score. You gotta take advantage of your takeaways. Some of those takeaways, I think, back in the first period, was just Buff throwing it back defensively. After he would get the takeaway, get the puck loosened up, he would just throw it defensively, south-minded. And they don't result in shots sometimes. Sometimes it's a takeaway to the other team. It's only a gap of 3 in the terms of the takeaway department. We'll see what they got here in the third. They're taking a bit of a breather. Bangle, Ram, and Resp. Bangle getting a drink of water. I need one too here shortly. Well, 6 ready to rock. 6 ready to roll. We're down. Did the song die? What was that? Did someone shoot the organist? We're here in the third period. Cowtown Guppies on the right side. Wichita Window Lickers on the left. 5 minutes on the clock. We're getting this one underway. Rasp near side. Rom getting a piece of that one. Just going to flutter that one down into the ozone. Says, all right, you guys take the puck. Let's see what you got. What's your forecheck like? How's your mom doing? Rasp shooting. Not able to get it through on the first try. Buff getting awarded that save. That one goes just barely wide off that top side. Pisianki here one-on-one with Bangled. Looking for that lane to open up, never does. Great defensive back line. That shadow play. Shadow defense, if you're familiar with Rocket League terminology from Bangled there. Here's Pisianki, top side. Look for Buff with it now. Off the forehand, looking down low. Not able to get it back to the point cleanly. Here's Rest with it now. Rest crossing that red line. Stick checked away. Pisianki shooting. Post and wide. Oh, he wanted... I've never seen a man want a mulligan more than that one here and now. Bangled, topside Rest, shooting your side off the dome of Buff. You don't really see his hit marker. Oh, the wraparound tried by Ram, a very fabled few times. That one works out on the Wichita defense. This time is no different. Nice shot, better block. Ram was ready for it. He saw it. He saw it all the way. I don't know how. I wasn't even thinking there was going to be a shot there. Good stuff. Bangled back in, not able to score. Goes off that end wall. Here's Raminator with it now. Backhand pass over to Bangled. Bangled to Rest. Rest at the blue line. Not able to get that one through the uprights. Pisianki getting the first touch and Buff with possession. Just trying to force this one down low. Here's Pisianki back in his own near side face-off circle. Looks for the far side pass out to the point to Winnie. Winnie chipped that one over to Buff. I don't feel like his stick should have made contact there. And Rest with impeccable defense. Able to knock that one back out to the neutral zone. The shots are even. The goals are even. 3 minutes, 20 seconds remaining in the third. Nobody finding a chink in the armor yet. Nobody able to find a way home like Spider-Man. Here's Buff. Top side. Tries to dangle in front. Not able to get that Do-si-do to go with him. Here's Ram with it now. Ram gets past one. Gets past two. Tries to dangle. Scoring. Oh, my goodness. He's a god. Holy cow. Raminator with a hat trick. Like I told you in the intermission. He knows how to play slap shot. And I don't think that's a stretch to say that. What a guy. What a goal. That was beautiful. Ram. Pisianki takes this one away, tries to make this one over to Buff. Buff here, shooting near side and wide. He had the corner open. Rest taking it away. I don't think that would have went in even if it was on. Here's Bangled. Top side, tries to drive this one back down low. Here's Buff with it now. Bangled, stick kick checking. Buff forced down to the near side wall. Here's Pisianki out at the point. Rest getting a hand on this one to Ram. Shooting, scoring. He's got two here in the third. His fourth goal of the night. 7-5, the gap. And they're just throwing them on the board now. I feel like this might have been a breath of fresh air. This is the first lead that the Cowtown Guppies have had here tonight. And it just feels like they undid the writer's block. They undid the scoring drought. And they're feeling it now, Mr. Krabs. Ram takes it near side. They got that little bit of confidence back. This is exactly what the Cowtown Guppies need. Ram, come on, man. The goal was empty. Why you gotta... whatever. Here's Winnie. Look at him go. He knows how to... Winnie to Ram. Out to the point. Is that gonna go in? That goes in. What is this game? I don't understand. There's so many weird things that happen. We see the glorious side of Slapshot, and then this happens. Moments later. This game's so weird. Angle taking this one back for Cowtown. Ram topside to Rest. Here's Rest with it now. Off the back end, trying to feed that one to Bangle. Good stop. Great stop there at the blue line. Raminator able to walk away with that one. One goal is the gap now. Wichita getting a fortunate bounce and great stick checking from Pisianki there on that last goal. Here's Bangle. Off the forehand to Ram. Ram here trying to get past again to run the gauntlet. Can he do it? No. Okay. I was in disbelief. I really thought it. I really thought. And it was because I thought he could do it that he wasn't able to. I'm just saying it now. It's so strange. The caster's curse, they can read my mind. Hockey God Jeremy is in the inner magnificence of my mind. What's the word that Patrick said in that one SpongeBob episode? I don't know. Here's Bangled. Taking this one back to the Cowtown side. They have a 1-goal lead. They're just holding on to this one. They got 70 seconds left in this game. They just got to hold on to that 1-goal lead. Oh, they're looking for two. Here's Ron with it now down low thanks to the stick check of Rasp. Out in front, not able to take that one home. Like that one song talks about at Alabama. Here's Bangled. Bang pass over to Rasp. Rasp top side, 57 seconds to go as he leans that one down the far side and into the defensive end for Wichita. Here's Buff with it now for the boys in blue. Forehand pass over to Pisianki. Pisianki pulling, tossing that one topside over to Winnie. Here's Winnie down low, looking for that poke out in front. Rest there has the stick in the right position, defending perfectly. Off that far side post, throws that one out to the neutral zone. Bangled throws his weight around, but Pisianki has rocks in his pocket, and he's simply just heavier. Bank pass topside, stopped there by Resp. Winnie trying his best out. It gets the body position, not able to find that feed on the stick of Pisianki. Here's Buff with it now. Backhand out in front. Pisianki pulling, not able to shoot, but he does get a shot off. Bangled defending that one off to the near side wall, and the shots are yet again even. neck and neck through all legs of this race. 15 seconds to go for Laugh Track's fabled overtime. In Wichita, throwing everything they have at the net right now. Rest there, tries to smother him in the corner. Pass on in front. Pisianki shooting, not able to score, and Bango saves the day and solidifies their victory over the Wichita Window Lickers. What a game. What a match. Holy cow. All the way to the bitter end. 6-7, the final score. 8 saves. How much you want to bet all 8 of those were Resp? Even though I feel like Bango had one there at the end, the game just doesn't like him. I don't know. 1 second's the gap on the possession time. I don't understand quite how that stat worked out the way that it did, but it sure made for some great slap shot. 14 shots, 6 goals for Wichita, 15 shots and 7 for Cowtown. For the goal scorers, Pisianki having a hat trick, Winnie with 2, Buff with 1 for the total of 6. For the goal or the save making, Buff and Winnie both having 3. Pisianki makes up the other 2 for the total of 8 saves for the Wichita Window Lickers, and for Cowtown, 4 goals. Rominator with the golden goal from the feet of Resp down the near side wall, and they're walking away with the W because of it. Bank with 2 goals, Resp with 1 for the total of 7, and Resp all 8 saves for the Cowtown Guppies. Well, that being said, that's all I got time for. We're going to walk right into the next game here in a few moments. Thank you for tuning into the SPL Network. My name is Darth Taxil. And up next at 9:30 in 5 minutes, Wichita Window Lickers, Miami Vice. It's going to be a hard one, but it will be fun to watch. We'll be right back on the SPL Network.